The Infant Update broke a lot of mods. Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my Sims 4 news video. As expected, many mods broke with the game update, and I'm just going to go over at a high level the forum post by Luth and touch on a few extra things that I saw outside of the post. But of course, this is constantly changing. I will link to everything down below so you can go check out yourself. And also keep in mind there may be more than one hotfix, so make sure you have the most recent version in your game. And I'm just showing the loose post on the forums at the time that I was recording this. And even at that, there's a couple of things that I will comment that I see more recent stuff at the time than here. So a lot of mods broke. Not all the mods, but a lot. So they did think that the door and gate CC would break, but it turned out that it seems like they're functional. And also custom traits, aspirations, and preferences were thought to all break, but not all of them broke, but you do need to wait for whatever modders you get yours from to clear theirs. So it's not necessarily across the board, but you do see here that all mods that add an item to SimPy menu subcategory that's still thought to be broken, CC rents mods, baby CC if the newborn's tied to a custom bassinet, all bassinet CC, and then it says there's a separate CC post further down, most default eye replacements, and then there's some other things that I'm not going to read everything. I just wanted to highlight those like big categories there. And here's some more so you can see lots of things there that did break, including I know the childbirth mod by Bandicam is really popular, but I would hope that would be updated soon. And I'm like I said, by the time you get to this, I would say look at this link and it may be, you know, that things are fixed by then. Anyways, here, one of the things that's like highlighted there, more columns in CAS, but I actually did see that that did get an update. So I'm guessing that was updated like later, and that if you were to look at that report tomorrow, that will show that. I will link to this down below. And then here, tool is supposed to be broken. I don't know if I haven't seen anything on that. UI cheats extension. I did see a thing on that it was updated, but it was actually updated twice. So make sure you have the most recent version. And again, keep an eye out because things may get more than one update just in general. So that was the broken mods, except for that the fact that there were a couple that I did see were fixed after, you know, that isn't on that list yet, but probably will be by tomorrow. And then there's some updated or outdated mods there. You can see them on the screen. And then there are a bunch that were cleared by the creators. So again, I will just go over this. You can see it running behind in the background. There are a lot, and I'm not going to talk about it too much. Though one thing that it did seem that a lot of the food type mods are okay. Though I've seen a couple are broken. So still look specifically to your creator to see whether or not they are on the cleared list. And here's some updated mods, which there are quite a few that have been updated. You can see this here. One thing to note here is that CurseForge file approvals happen Sunday through Thursday. Updates there may take longer to appear. So if you're doing it manually, it gets updated, you go get it yourself, you put it in your game. If you're using CurseForge, you have to wait for it to be approved and go up. And obviously I know it does it all automatically, but it may take longer to actually happen in your game or there than otherwise. So just keep that in mind. And so you can see a whole pile there. There you can see MC Command Center has been updated. The hotfix is 2023.1.1. And there is the actual Patreon. It's a free post from MC Command Center that says that. It says it's a hotfix version fixing all the known issues that they've found so far with the update released March 14th, but there may be some other hotfixes coming in the next several days if any other critical issues are discovered. So just so you know that. The other thing to keep in mind is I don't know whether Growing Together is maybe going to, you know, cause some more updates to be required for some mods. And then here's some more there in the background of things that were fixed. Now they have separate for Biancan and Little Miss Sam because they have a lot of mods. So here's from Biancan. There was a few that weren't cleared even before the patch. So you can see those up there. Live draggable bassinet, socialization and sentiment tweak, save file, and lot trait effect something. Lot trait effects hider. Sorry. But anyways, but after the patch, there have been some updates, and you can see that there. And the thing with loose post is it links to the mods, so you can get to the actual mods, which is great. Here's some more that have been updated. So, and there's a couple of food related mods with hers that have been updated. So again, you really need to look to your creator to see whether or not yours have broke or have been updated. So Little Miss Sam has a huge list, as you can see here, and as you would know, she has a lot of mods. But she does have a post where she has, always delete old mods and the local thumb cache when updating her mods, and obviously any mods. That is an important thing to keep in mind. That local thumb cache file should be deleted at all times. But she has one file with all of the mods, and she optimized a ton of mods to reduce the number of scripts and improve loading times. So those mods now require the XML injector mod to work. Make sure to download the current XML injector on scumbabomods.com, and then you should read that in detail. I just wanted to, even Luth said to read it in detail, and I'm just showing it there so you can have a glance. And then at the background, you'll see just the mods that were updated, which there were a lot of mods that were updated, and I'm not going to read them all because they're just there, and you should just take a look at that. But then the other thing is, so she had this one big file, but then afterwards she had some hot fixes where she re-uploaded the pregnancy overhaul and more woodworks, and she excluded infants from the change into everyday when inside mod, so that's been a change. But they're all in the original zip that she had, so depending on when you got it, as long as you got it later, then you would have it. But if you got it earlier, then you should go back and get the more recent zip file. And then some broken CC. Again, the custom doors, custom gates seem to be okay. All custom bassinets are presumed broken. All custom baby outfits, if the newborn lives in a custom bassinet, and most default eye replacements, which they had already commented. And there's some specific ones noted there. And then there is some updated CC, which I have shown there on the screen, which isn't really that much at this point in time. So there was a lot with the mods, as we expected, and keep an eye on that post. Again, that is only covering non-mature mods. So if you have some mature mods, go to, their Discords. They probably have those, from what my understanding is and what I can think of. Or I believe Scarlett's list also shows that. So anyways, let me know how you found the update. I'd love to know. I will be back with an actual look at the stuff and the infants particularly as soon as I get that together. But that's going to be it for this video. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!